Guys, it's Aiden Seamus here. Just wanted to show you my Boston Pride 2016 photos.
And here it is. There it goes.
My second trip to Boston. It was my first Pride, and this is us at South Station trying to figure out where we should go. I went with my best friend Heather, and this is the flag that you see when you went right into City Hall Plaza. Here's another view of it. They had a lot of great stuff hanging out, a lot of booths, a lot of vendors. It wasn't that bad in the morning, but it got very crowded after the parade, and it also like poured for 20 minutes. And this is the stage where they had everybody set up for the performers. This is a picture of it before everybody like really started getting there. It was like almost empty, and then like in the afternoon it got swamped with people. It was awesome. So this is the entrance to City Hall Plaza where the parade came through. I missed the parade, but it sounded like it was pretty awesome. And this was the only protester. To be honest with you, I thought there was going to be more, because I'd heard all sorts of stories of Pride where there were tons of protesters. I can't even read his sign, but he was literally there for 5 minutes near where the parade came in at the end, and I never saw him again after that. So it was pretty much a positive environment, and I was really, really, really glad for that. And speaking of booths, there was this one booth that did face painting. I got this rainbow, and they had like normal Pride flag rainbows they were doing. I thought that big rainbow was cool. And Fenway Health had a booth there. They had the pronoun buttons. I was really glad for that, because that was one of the things I was looking for when I was there. I was also looking for a shirt that said "This is what trans looks like," but I couldn't find one of those. So after that, we went to Quincy Market and did some touristy things. I actually really liked it. They had Celebrate Pride, a flag for the American flag, and everything else, like celebrating 40 years of Quincy. Then we saw this Daredevil guy. I don't even know how to describe it. He was pretty cool. He was like juggling knives and stuff and contorting his body. It was pretty cool. Then we saw this drummer guy, which I'll put a video up for. He was really cool. So I'll put that video in right now.
I'm gonna go pull money up in there with me. I have $2, so I'm gonna put it up in a minute.
So then after the drummer, we got lunch inside Quincy Market. It was pretty good. And then like we were just waiting around, because the whole point of the trip was for me not only to go to my first Pride, and same with Heather, but I wanted to meet Aiden Dowling because he was going to be there. He was one of the guest speakers, and he was the MC at the show. So we hung around. We saw some other stuff inside Quincy Market, like these guys that were dancing and stuff. There's a dance battle. It was pretty cool. Then I started just dancing around a little bit to their music, and it was just a really overall a great time.
Look at this superhero. Wait. Do your superhero stance.
This one.
Oh, I like it.
So I was gonna have more of this video in here, but the first time I uploaded it, YouTube's horrendous copyright thing already flagged my video, so I was kind of like, fuck you, you're not getting any ad revenue for this video. So I'm just only gonna put a little bit of this dance battle in, so this video is gonna be so much shorter than I thought it was originally going to be. So after that dance battle, we went back to the booths and stuff and walked around for a little bit, saw a bunch of people. Then we went to the TD Ameritrade booth, which is where this is. It was to say what you were forever proud of. And then we both wrote on the chalkboard, which I'll put in right after this. This was before we went to see Aiden Dowling, because I went back to their booth, and they didn't know when he was going to be there. So yeah, but then this is what she wrote. She said she liked me, my bestie Aiden, which was great. Thank you, Heather. Shout out to you. And then mine is coming up, where I wrote, thanks for my bestie, I'm forever proud of her, and all of my supporters. So that was really great. And then they took a picture of me and Heather, which is this one right here. Thank you again, Heather, for coming with me. It was really freaking awesome that you came. So I put in 2 more videos after this. One is of me dancing at Pride, where the stage was, where it got slammed, but I don't have the video of how packed it was. I took one, but I can't find it in my folder. And then the other one is just me dancing around waiting to meet Aiden again.
Onto it. Yeah, like that. Right. You don't have to zoom it in or anything?
Alright.
Oh shit.
There's too much work going on right now. Oh yes. We got some kick and bass. Schmang it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start here with my story about how like I went to a meet Ian Dowling. So it started back when he was going for Men's Health, and like I found him, and it was really awesome because like I was finally like trying to figure out who I was, and I had come to like the realization, not really the decision, but the realization that I was trans, and he was the first guy that I found, just like online, and it was like, oh, I'm not alone. This is really great. He figured out who he was, and he's really like pursuing his goals. He's like an overall positive person, and like he really like is goal oriented, knows what he wants to do, and I just thought overall he was gonna be cool that if he made the front cover, he'd be like the first trans guy like on a like American cover, um, and although he didn't like win like the major overall cover, I had the collector's edition, and like I really wanted to meet him. I really wanted to say thanks, but I got really choked up and nervous. I'll explain more about that in my Q&A video. And we went to the booth, which I need to say thank you so much to Rob and DJ who were there. I felt so bad. They were just setting up, and I was like, oh, cool, how much is stuff? Da, da, da. And I was like, oh, wait, they're setting up. I should probably give them some more space. But Rob was really cool. He was like, oh, yeah, this is how much stuff is. And I asked him for a super t-shirt. I'll put a picture in here, either in here right now or at the end. And I felt really bad because, like, I'm a big guy. I need, like, an extra large t-shirt. And all the extra larges were in the bottom. And they had just set up. All their boxes were still everywhere. Like, they didn't know where their inventory was because they literally probably had just gotten there from Philadelphia, the Philly conference, the Trans Health conference. And so they didn't know when the meet and greet was for Aiden, and like he was already like emceeing, and I think he had just left the booth when I went there to go back to the stage to MC, and so they were all really great. Heather and I swung by twice to their booth to see when he was coming, and I was like, hey, has he been here? Is he gonna be here? Did you guys know like when the meet and greet was? And you gotta give him another shout out and a thanks because like I probably was pestering them at that point. But like we had waited like a couple hours in between. That was like when we went to Quincy and everything. So I finally did get to meet him. I was so nervous. I had the picture of me meeting him here, and I was so nervous. I shook his hand. It was awesome, and I was like, I really wanted to say thank you, and then like the story of how like I found him and everything. But I was just so nervous. I kind of blurted out the story about my German professor in college because she was like the first professor to like accept me, and I think like I helped her overall, so she has like other trans students like to help them too and like make them feel more comfortable because I was like just my German teacher was just chill and amazing. So I told him about that, and he was like, "Oh, nice." And he's like, "Oh, what's your name?" And I said Aiden. He's like, "Oh, cool. How do you spell it?" And I spell mine differently than he does, but um, I wanted to tell him how I got that story for my name too, but I didn't get a chance to do that. He took my picture. He met Heather too. It was just overall it was fantastic. I'd recommend checking out his videos too. So thanks again, Aiden. Hope your trip to Boston was really awesome. So that's my Boston Pride video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.